We are live, Fezzy, high above Times Square, high above the Hard Rock, looking down on the Opie and Anthony anniversary party.
The anniversary party, Halloween party, live at the Hard Rock Cafe. Ronnie, can you feel the electricity in the air?
Even this far up, Fezzy, looking down, which has got to be about 7, 8 stories above the action right now. I can see the people milling around. There is excitement. You can feel it here tonight.
It's a virtual who's who. When I saw Sandy Kane and Twatto on the red carpet tonight,
I know.
I knew it was going to be a special evening.
I asked her what she was wearing. She just said funk. Maybe that's our role here tonight, is find out what people are wearing.
I asked Twatto what he was wearing. He said Sandy Kane.
Oh, that's kind of gross. When you think about it, Fez, it's a little bit gross.
But it is Halloween.
What a night in store. The people are just filing in now. I can look down and see them. Limos lining up one after another.
And we are waiting still for the limo to arrive. Opie and Anthony and Jim Norton coming to the Hard Rock Cafe for the 1-year anniversary / Halloween party.
Now, the entertainment that they've got lined up, Fezzy, stellar.
Coming on first is going to be 2112. That is the Rush tribute band.
Right.
If we can convince them to do Trees, I'm going to be very excited. It'll make
crazy.
my whole night.
I'll go crazy.
Also, coming up after that, Livewire, the AC/DC tribute band.
Uh-huh.
And then wrapping up the show, your headliner tonight, it's 2U, Brother Joe's U2 tribute band.
And Fezzy, look who's just walking up. He just got out of his limousine. It's Brother Joe. How are you, Joe? All right, let's get Joe's mic turned on.
All
there
right.
we go, Danny.
There we go.
Thanks, Danny.
Yes, my limo, plush and opulently appointed, I might add, boys.
You know what?
You look great tonight, Edge.
Thank you.
When I came down Broadway and saw you up on lights there, my friend, it's a nice thing.
You know, that was rather impressive for me to see myself.
Right.
I was impressed with me.
Now, I look at the lineup we have. No American music whatsoever. We just turn our back on the United States.
Oh, look at walking into an ambush. The first time I'm walking into an ambush not on the Opie and Anthony show.
It's Canada, it's Australia, it's Ireland. Nothing here.
Nothing American, my friend.
Oh, the
Nothing.
Union Jack will be flying high tonight on Halloween.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, man. Lucky that we didn't get a hurricane, as it were.
You guys got a couple gigs coming up, too, in the next couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, but they're out of town.
Yeah, well, you know where you are on satellite radio.
We're nationwide.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I almost forgot.
So coming up this next weekend, November 4th, you're going to be at the Ritz on Main in Holland,
Ritz
PA.
on Main in Holland, PA, absolutely. You know more about my schedule than I do, Fezzy.
I do my homework, my friend.
I was in Holland. I put my finger in the dike there.
Really?
Yeah, whole different time. Holland.
Oh, was she furious?
Yeah, she was
We
mad.
could have represented Holland with an AHA tribute.
It would have been nice.
There you go.
Take on me. When that kid was stuck in the comic book, forget about it. I was all tears. I
didn't know that's how you got out of a comic book. You just slam into the sides there, or the panels.
I just had my own schedule handed to me to read off.
Nice.
November 4th, Ritz on Main. The 5th, Burke's Bar in Yonkers. If you haven't been there, you should go.
Oh, go. Okay.
Absolutely.
It's Bring a Gun from Home night. Should be a lot of fun.
If you haven't been there, you probably don't know exactly where it's at. Get directions.
Borderline Yonkers, Bronx, if you know what I mean, yo. And yeah, I mean, we're all over the place, though, guys.
And then Ned Devine's on the 11th in Herndon, Virginia.
Herndon. All right. Now, I mean, you're playing up here. Look at the size of the stage. You don't often get to play.
This is an outstanding stage. Well, you know, I mean, this was at one point. This was what was it?
The Paramount.
The Paramount, yeah. Which is legendary room.
Yeah, the Paramount Theater, where we're doing this from tonight. That's what the Hard Rock in Times Square. Now, the Hard Rock was on 57th Street for probably 20 years.
We had some good parties there too. If you remember,
gigantic parties.
Yeah.
But they moved down into Times Square. At one time, this was WWE, and then before that, it was the Paramount where Frank Sinatra performed.
Oh my God!
Martin and Lewis and all the big jazz things. So, I mean, for you, does that work? Is it a good feeling to walk on the stage?
You know, you walk in and you can just smell the funk.
Right.
It's amazing. I
thought that was the chicken tenders.
You could actually feel the history in this room.
See, I only go as far back as the WWE restaurant. I remember this when it was all title belts and ropes.
Yeah. Well, and then remember O&A did that stupid. What was the?
The XFL.
Holy shit! That was this room.
Yeah,
that was here.
That was this
I knew
room.
I
So there's a lot of
recognized
good
this
luck
place.
attached to this.
So
Yeah.
This room is a good luck charm.
Yeah, this room is used to near riots. it was the only TV show that I watched, and I went, holy shit, this is getting out of control. It's not going to work out.
On a TV show, you couldn't use a wide shot because everybody had their finger up.
Right. Just not trying to help. They like the guys, but in no way want to help.
They were pests long before they picked up the name.
Yeah, that's true. Finally, they got a name for it. I'm watching people filing in now. You guys are going on last, right?
Yes, as always.
Now, is that because U2 is a bigger group than these, or?
No, that's because I'm a selfish fuck and I want to do more songs than them.
Nice. Way to go with it.
And you put this together, getting the other tribute bands,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I work with a lot of the tribute bands locally and on a
So 2112, the best of the Rush tributes?
Absolute best. There are no better. You will think that you're listening to Rush live.
Is that right?
Yeah. Anthony's an amazing singer. Anthony, lead singer from 2112. Actually, Anthony Lucchese.
Yeah.
His name is Anthony Lucchese.
Now, the little Asian guy playing bass, who's he?
That's Geddy Reed.
Oh, Geddy Reed, Fezzy.
You like to call him. That's Jack. Jack is a hell of a bass player. Just like he should have played violin. That's kind of stereotyping, isn't
sure.
it? He should have played violin, but he picked up a bass and just took to it.
He should be in a Mo-Yo Ya.
What was that?
Yo-Yo Ma, that's his
Yo-Yo
name.
Momo Ya.
A Yo-Yo Ma tribute band.
And
Momo
boom,
Ya?
And boom goes the dynamite.
Sorry, I've had a bit to drink.
Oh, it's not. It's Anthony Paul on vocals and programs. Like, that's his real last name.
Right.
Oh, we'll take it, though.
I knew his dad, Les Paul. Wonderful guitar player.
Oh,
just fabulous.
Absolutely killer.
So it should be a fun night all the way around.
Oh yeah, second band is amazing as well. Livewire, they tear it up with AC/DC, man. This guy does Bon Scott and Brian Johnson.
Oh, he does them both.
Does them both.
Which AC/DC doesn't even do, so that's even better.
That's
nice.
right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Twice the treat here tonight.
Well,
they're filing in.
You know, not only they're filing in, but we're up high here, and I see that the pests are climbing. They are now climbing.
Like that old Billy Idol video.
Right,
yeah, that's scary.
It really is a dancing with myself feeling. It's not going to, right now, let's enjoy it before everyone gets too drunk and too rowdy.
Ronnie, I do see more women this time around than I've seen at past road shows.
I
know, it stinks.
And you always got to worry about that because with Fez, you get a sausage party. But, I'm looking around, and it's really not too bad on women here tonight.
It's looking pretty promising.
Hopefully it'll even out.
We are live, Fezzy, at the Hard Rock in the middle of Times Square. Opie and Anthony doing the 1-year anniversary. It's Ron and Fez. We're going to be hosting the radio part of this one tonight. Now, we talked about all these great bands are coming on stage. Opie and Anthony are going to be on stage and doing a costume contest, among other stuff. So occasionally, when not needed, we'll take over, and if not, it'll be Opie and Anthony on stage.
Right, we'll throw it to the stage, we'll throw it to the bands, the costume contest, $500 first prize plus a XM MiFi going to the grand prize winner tonight.
What's second prize, Fez?
Second prize is $300 plus an XM MiFi, and third place $100 plus the MiFi.
So you've got this whole thing down. You've got little cards in front of you, too.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And, of course, tonight is my salute to Old Hollywood in my costume.
Who are you dressed as tonight? I'm trying to figure it out.
You probably don't recognize me. I'm Fay Ray.
Oh, I see.
Fay Ray from the original King Kong. So it's a salute to Old Hollywood tonight.
If I would have had to guess, I thought you were going as fat girl in a tight dress, but Fay Ray.
With the wig, it looks a little Linda Trippish.
Yeah.
But it's Fay Ray from King Kong.
I did start to think that I was stripping for a while. Hey, of all the gorgeous waitresses, look at this much trying to hand us potato skins. Not as attractive as we want.
No, we have a bald-headed Armenian actually serving us food tonight.
Brother
Harry
Joe,
T.
What time are you guys scheduled to go on stage?
We're scheduled to start at 10.
10 o'clock.
We're starting about 10 o'clock.
So if these guys run late...
I run a tight ship, my friend. I run a tight ship.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, be careful.
Army training did for me.
Once your brother gets up there and starts to stretch you a little bit.
Once he starts babbling. If he starts babbling like he was the other night in Disney, it's all over.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to do a half a minute.
I've seen people walking by, as we're watching the red carpet. I see Big A come by, Fezzy, looking like $1 million. Also, Stalker Patty walked by. And now look who's walking up. Fezzy, from the Hard Rock itself. It's Hard Rock Johnny. Hard Rock Johnny making this scene here tonight, who's done a terrific job putting this together for us. How are you, Johnny? We got a couple different mics there, too. Johnny, nice to see you. Thanks for having us all here from XM.
Johnny!
No problem. Hello, boys.
Johnny, what's the latest, buddy?
Wow, someone just handed Fez a giant sucker.
Yeah, just got a giant chupa pop.
Very nice.
From a very strange-looking
From a scary clown from the
Uh,
Rob Zombie movies.
Fez will actually be using this later as a fisting device. Feel the size of this thing.
All I got was a rock.
All right, I saw that weird clown out front. I have no idea who he was, but he was standing on Broadway doing that act. We'll have to try and talk to him a little later on. It is Ron and Fez. We are live from the Hard Rock. It's the 1-year anniversary for O&A. Johnny, we were just talking, this used to be the old Paramount Theater?
The Paramount Theater was housed in this building. The actual stage was to our right. And that's the stage, though, where Sinatra played, the Beatles played a concert here. Elvis's first movie was premiered here.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so there's a lot of musical history in the building. It's and for us, it was kind of a natural fit.
And now O&A. So really, if
Look,
you
come
come full circle. Hey, I also want to talk to you about this. 20 years at least, the Hard Rock was on 57th Street, right?
22, actually.
22 years.
22 years.
Did you get all the guitars moved?
Yes.
And you know, you're in a situation where everybody knows where the Hard Rock was, and then you move. It had to be a little bit of a scary move, even though Times Square, cool, but you had to be a little worried about it.
It was kind of cool the way it all went down. Is we actually closed on Thursday night on 57th Street and opened Friday morning here, and overnight they actually took down every sign that was on the building, the Cadillac, everything was gone. You'd never know that there was a Hard Rock there. I was up there that morning waiting to come down here in the back of a armored car with little Steven, which is a whole nother story for another day, and there was nothing in the building. It was almost empty already.
If I was on that street, I'd call the cops. Said there's been a robbery. Someone stole a Cadillac.
I know, it does seem weird. What happened with the Cadillac?
It's down in our warehouse now with a lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
It's just down there waiting for another home.
How much stuff is in Johnny's garage?
Yeah, right.
I got a couple of guitars.
Every once in a while, you know, he'll just say to himself, hey, I'm going to try on Pete Townshend's pants. Just, you know, it's late at night.
You know, the rules, we have this memorabilia warehouse in Orlando, and the rules are, you know, don't break it. So you could try on clothes, you
That's
do
a good
anything.
rule.
The first thing I do, I'm looking for John Popper stuff, because that's about the only guy I could fit into.
See if you can find something from Mama Cass.
I knew you were going to come with a Mama Cass reference.
Well, it is Halloween. I tried to do it every year.
He got in trouble for finishing the rest of the sandwich. That sandwich was worth big money.
That was a collector's item.
It's
that was collectible pork.
We are live right now. It's O&A's first-year anniversary, Halloween night here in Times Square in New York. And Halloween, already a crazy night in New York to begin with, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And with this crowd, just looking around, it's like 10 minutes we're open, and I'm feeling a little nervous.
Yeah,
I don't know about you guys, I'm feeling a little nervous.
We're up about 9 floors above everything, Fezzy, looking down on the stage. Beautiful view. Great. We were talking about this with Brother Joe. Gigantic concert stage. Just a couple days ago, you had a big show, right?
Yeah, we had yesterday we had Bon Jovi here,
Uh-huh.
and that was just an incredible show, a little acoustic thing. The night before that, 2 nights before that on Friday, Little Steven did 5 bands here. It was, and then of course you guys were at our grand opening where we had Velvet Revolver,
Which was a great show.
That was they were unbelievable in
excellent.
this small space. It was just unbelievable.
Now, you are basically sitting right under where it drops for New Year's Eve. The ball drops almost on top of the Hard Rock.
Yep.
New Year's Eve, it's got it. I mean, how do you guys even prepare for something like that?
Well, it's a weird thing because you have, I see the boys.
Yeah, it's all coming together. Opie and Anthony now are entering the building.
Look at the entourage, they're flanking them.
They have arrived.
It really,
people.
it does have a Jay-Z feel to them.
So New Year's
Norton
Eve
is kind of an R. Kelly.
In a bad way.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, in a bad way.
I don't condone.
Yeah, no. Although, I noticed you're not allowed to have any trick-or-treaters over tonight.
Exactly. I'm supposed to be at a meeting in Jersey right now with the probation officers. place.
Did you get the fax that says you're not allowed to paint your balls like jack-o'-lanterns like you did last year?
I paint them like little dum-dum drops.
Just help yourself, kids.
Those little lollipops.
Help yourself, boys. It's all going to be fun.
This one's pineapple.
What? I thought it was fish. Anyway, Johnny, what do you have planned for New Year's Eve? What's going down?
Believe it or not, it's still kind of up in the air as to what we're going to do. We're looking for some partners. We got a couple things working. Last year we weren't open yet, but we still managed to have a live television show from on our marquee out front. So we got a couple things coming on. I'm sure we'll get it out there once we're ready to go.
All right, cool. Well, Johnny, thanks so much for having us in here tonight. Nothing better than the Hard Rock in New York City,
It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here as part of this great event, and maybe a year down the road.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be back.
We'll flip it around. You guys will be out there.
The Ron and Fez 1-year Labor Day party.
That's what we're after. We're at, we really want to pick out whatever doesn't make any sense at all for us. If we're here for a year, Fezzy, I owe you $100.
That's true.
Because that would be a record for us. O&A, 1-year anniversary tonight, putting together a party, and what a party it is, Fez. 3 bands and a big costume contest.
The costume contest will be coming up a little bit later with a $500 grand prize plus an XM MiFi. And in just a little bit, we'll be kicking it off with the tribute bands. First up will be 2112, the Rush tribute band, followed by Live Wire, AC/DC tribute band, and then wrapping everything up tonight with 2U, the U2 tribute band, featuring Brother Joe.
Now, whenever O&A take the stage, or whenever any of the bands take the stage, we'll immediately throw it over there, let you pick it up, find out what the live feel here is in New York City. 1 million people in a parade downtown tonight for Halloween, Fez.
Yeah, that's going on in the Village. They'll miss me, but they'll just have to get along without me this year.
Yeah, this is the 1 year you won't be showing up. Apparently that one is a tribute. It's kind of a Mardi Gras, and it's a tribute to Knowledge.
Yeah, a lot of jazz performers there. They're going to do a jazz funeral as part of the parade, where they're just marching through the Village. A funeral for old New Orleans, and then a rebirthing or something like that for new New Orleans.
So I think Earl is leading that. He wouldn't show up and be with us tonight, but I think he will be downtown because he never misses a jazz funeral.
Exactly. I saw him on TV today just checking out Rosa Parks at the Capitol building.
Come on over. Look who it is, Fezzy. It's Swiss Miss, our friend, and look how she is dressed for us tonight. Now, she is dressed like a little Dutch girl. Let's get her a microphone and some headphones. How you doing, Swiss Miss? We're on the air here. And you look like $1 million, honey. Like $1 million. Fezzy, Swissy has an exciting little announcement to make. She did some acting today. Tell Fez who you were with.
Just a little bit. I was a Bada Bing girl today.
She was a Bada Bing girl.
I was dancing for James Gandolfini.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Thank you. Yes, I'm on my way to stardom.
You really are.
I'm convinced. Yeah.
Now, what happens? How long do you have to dance like that on any given day?
Well, the first time I did it, it was only about 2 or 3 hours. But today, it was a solid 6.5 hours.
6.5 hours. And what were you wearing? Just a G-string?
Just a G-string. Not panties, but a G-string.
Not the Dutch girl outfit?
No. This is Swiss, Fezzy.
Oh, of course. Swiss Smith, of course.
Fezzy, the stars are coming out tonight for O&A's 1-year anniversary. It's one of the Bada Bing girls, Swiss Miss.
Who knew?
Anyone who's anyone is here.
This is true. It's lovely to have you guys back.
Well, you look like $1 million. Thanks so much for coming out tonight.
I've missed
Great
you guys.
to see you. Miss you too, honey.
All right.
It is Ron and Fez here hosting the O&A party, Fezzy, 1-year anniversary. And as we come up in just a little bit, the music will be starting, and also we're expecting O&A to take the stage.
That's right. Opie, Anthony, Jim Norton, they are all in the building as we speak. They have arrived, and we're getting ready to kick this party off in just a little bit.
I saw as their limo pulled up, Fezzy, it looked like Club Soda Kenny had to come out shocking people to stay away from it.
Club Soda Kenny, always ready on the taser.
Yeah, he is. He tasers a little too much.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you call a trick, not a treat.
Yeah, because we've got 3 waitresses down who, believe me, were doing nothing, and somebody put a taser up to their neck.
It was probably our waitress, too.
Yeah.
So now we're going to have to wait on the potato skins.
And keeping it going with hot chicks, look at Solera. Solera, what is your costume tonight? Let's grab a microphone.
Is that Bon Jovi?
Yeah.
A sexy Bon Jovi?
I'm a cowgirl.
Oh, a cowgirl.
Just a cowgirl. So it's a pair of cut-off shorts, kind of a halter top, and a cowboy hat.
Well, I would wear this anyway. This was all in my closet.
You're not even trying.
I'm not.
You're basically not even trying. But the ace
Just an
looks
excuse
like
to look like a hose bag.
Again, but you look fabulous. You could be a bada bing girl yourself, and I mean that.
My tits don't have it in them.
I bet they will by the end of the night.
Ouch. Close, but yet so far. Ron and Fez Live. It's the Opie and Anthony 1-year anniversary coming up on a break here. And I believe when we get back from that, Fez, will be about the time where O&A will be taking the stage and also listening to some music.
So, yeah, coming up first up will be 2112, the Rush Tribute Band. That'll be coming up in just a little bit. Ron and Fez live here at the Hard Rock Cafe for Opie and Anthony's 1